What's up, guys? I am Mike, and this is the 10 scariest movies available on Hulu right now. Scary is subjective, however, I understand. I try to include some stuff for people who are new to horror in here, as well as people who are seasoned, and maybe find something you didn't know about. But either way, if you don't find anything you like, I'll let you personally come over and punch me in the dick. Starting with Longlegs, and this movie just came out last year, and the problem with this movie was the hype around this movie. It's one of those movies that released it at festivals, so everybody was the best horror film in decades, scariest thing I've ever seen, and a lot of people went in with crazy expectations. But if you go into this movie and you haven't seen it and you don't have those expectations, I think it's actually still a very good movie. I love what Osgood Perkins does. I like what he did with the monkey. I like what he did with the Black Coat's Daughter. Slow burn horror, but this is a little funner than a movie like the Black Coat's Daughter. It's a serial killer movie for people who like movies like Seven, Silence of the Lambs. It's got an all-time performance by Nick Cage as an alleged serial killer with a satanic twist. And I mean, there's some great quotes in here. There's some really funny moments in here, but there's also a lot of really uncomfortable moments. And if the satanic stuff gets to you, the occult stuff gets to you, there can be some scary moments in here as well. I found it to be an awesome movie, and I feel like it's got the right penchant to scare the right viewer as well. So I definitely recommend checking out Longlegs if you haven't seen it. Next up, a movie that I'm not going to say much about because it's best gone into blind, and that is a movie called Oddity. This came out, I believe, last year, and it kind of flew under the radar a lot. But had they released this with the marketing plan of something like Longlegs, this is a movie that I feel like would have been a huge hit. Unfortunately, they didn't, and it just kind of went under the radar, but it's fun for us, right? And it's called Oddity. The only thing I'll say about this movie is the first 10 minutes of it will let you know whether or not you want to watch the movie. It's mysterious. You have no idea what's going on. It's creepy as shit. And I'll just read you the IMDb logline since I don't want to spoil anything from the movie whatsoever, which says that it's a folk horror movie, it's a supernatural horror movie, and that a psychic medium attempts to uncover the truth behind her sister's murder at the site of the crime. Directed by Damian McCarthy. Check out Oddity. Next up, a movie that has always gotten under my skin and into my brain in all the ways I don't want it to. A movie called Take Shelter. What a performance by Michael Shannon in this movie. It's the scary thing about this movie. It's about a good man, a good family man who lives out, and I think it's like Ohio or something like that, but out in the countryside, has a simple life, but just starts to lose his goddamn mind. It's haunting, man. It's hard to watch it happen, and you don't really know what's going on throughout the movie. Is it real? Is he losing his mind? Or is he predicting that this crazy storm is going to come and kill everybody? Completely wrecks and ruins his life trying to save everybody and warn them about the storm that's coming. And it's a sad, fucked up, and just really well acted movie. Take Shelter is one of my favorite movies ever. Because that makes me a little fucked up. There's a storm coming! That's what I say to my wife before they're going to bed. The next movie is When Evil Lurks. Speaking of things like that, When Evil Lurks is my top choice on this list. All right, it's my number one pick on this entire list. If you want to get fucked up tonight, dude, this movie is so nasty and gnarly, and I just was not prepared for it going in. It's one of the most messed up films I've ever seen. Specifically, there's a situation with the dog. God, that will never be shaken from my memory. It's also gross. It's also frightening. You really got to be in the right mindset to watch this movie. I haven't watched it again since, and I fucking loved it. And what it's about is these two brothers who live in this remote village who come across this nasty, grotesque, demon-infested and infected body, and they try to get rid of the body before it gives birth to evil itself, and then end up spreading it across the village. Stupid, dick-faced you got no dick.
Los tiempos de la fe.
Don't eat at certain people's houses. But what you should do is come to our house on Tuesday nights, because on Hulu, where the show is premiering, Alien Earth also starts this month on Tuesday nights. And Jay and I are going to be going live after each episode. There's 2 episodes this week, so after the first 2 episodes, we'll be live immediately with a recap video live talking about all the stuff that we watched together alongside you guys, and it'll be like we all watched it together in a big room, so it'll be super fun. There will be spoilers. Make sure you have your bell clicked and your notifications on. We'll be live every Tuesday right after Alien Earth, which is on Hulu, is over. Next up, a movie called The House That Jack Built. This movie is a serial killer movie. It's Lars von Trier, but it's one of his most accessible movies. And that's weird to say for a movie that has a guy like, killing kids and stuff like that in it. But it's a serial killer movie, and it follows Matt Damon's brother, John Damon. What's his name? Matt Dillon as a serial killer who delivers an Oscar-worthy performance. And when I say the most accessible movie of Lars von Trier, his movies are usually a little too, croissant and fucking out there for me. A lot like the dude who just did Ari Aster. Like, sometimes he has a great one, and sometimes it's like, dude, I don't want to smack myself in the face with a pancake to try to understand what the hell you're talking about right now. They call them crepes. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that this is a sick movie. It's disturbing as hell. It's super mean, and it'll just make you be like, oh, so many times. But it's also pretty funny as it is disturbing, and it can really cross that territory into disturbing and scary in certain moments. So if you like superhero movies, yes, definitely. If you really enjoyed Captain Marvel, check out The House That Jack Built. But no, if you like serial killer movies and you like really great performances specifically in those movies, this is a great one. The end gets wackadoo out there, but for the most part, it's pretty straight up for a Lars von Trier film. And his movies are just like, hey, watch me milk this goat, and then I want to cut someone's dick off. Next on the list, I have a movie called VHS. A lot of you have probably seen this one. That started the entire franchise. It's a movie that when Jay and I watched it together for the first time, it literally gave him a panic attack. Specifically, one scene where these dudes pick up a girl at a bar. It's found footage anthology, by the way. They pick up a girl at a bar, and she I'll just let you watch it for yourself. But the part where she's and then she's like, I like you. And then it was just, pretty creepy stuff. But it was earlier in the found footage craze. It spawned an entire franchise. It's one of the better ones. For the most part, almost every VHS movie is pretty good when it comes to horror anthology. And there's a couple of really good segments in here with some up and coming, at the time, rising stars in horror. So VHS, if you like found footage, if you like anthologies and you've never seen this, turn off the lights, have a bagel, and let's get it on. Okay, next I'm coming up with one that is a little bit... hopefully, maybe you guys have not seen this one. And if spider movies fuck you silly, then you're going to want to watch Sting. This is a movie that has exact vibes of like an Evil Dead rise. It's literally in an apartment high rise, and this little girl has this spider that starts to grow and grow and grow, and then it eats a bunch of people, and it fucks shit up. And if spiders gross you out, if arachnophobia, which is, by the way, arachnophobia is underratedly scary. It's funny as shit, but it's also scary. This movie's got some dark comedy in it as well. It's not on the level of arachnophobia, but, damn. It's nice to get a good spider movie, and this one has some wild shit in it. Just look at this fucking thing. It's disgusting. There's another spider movie that came out around the same year called Infested, ironically, which is directed by Sebastian Janik, who's going to be directing the new Evil Dead. So there's just a weird, carousel of fuck going on around Evil Dead and spiders and this movie Sting, which is pretty fun. And all good things around. All right, this next movie... I'm going to get some shit for it, okay? The aliens fuck me up. I literally had an article, a running column on Bloody Disgusting, all about how alien movies scare the shit out of me for a while. This one is no different. It's called No One Will Shave You. No One Will Save You is the name of this film, and I have a full review for it up on the channel. Also, I just put up a commentary for my first time watch of The Toxic Avenger ever, which is on Amazon Prime. If you want to check that out on our members only Patreon section, as well as over 100 other commentaries and whatnot. Anyways, No One Will Save You. This is an alien movie. It gets, with the second half of the movie, it gets a little flippity dippity, okay? They're going fucking crazy with the cheese whiz. Getting a little crazy with the stick, as Joseph Gordon-Levitt and H2O would say. However, the first half of this movie, it's like a home invasion movie, but the home invasions aren't looking for Tamara. They're fucking aliens. All right, they're fucking aliens. And no one's fucking the aliens. I don't want to give away spoilers. Maybe someone does fuck an alien. Maybe you fuck an alien. I don't know. We could all fuck aliens. But my point is this. This movie scared the shit out of me for a while. It really does jump the shark, the proverbial alien. But like at the first half of the movie, this woman out in the middle of the woods and just these aliens like, come in. We're going inside now. We're going to take you with us, actually, if you don't mind, just for a bit. Just ouch, you're on my hair. Play a little game called Just the Tip. That was haunting for me. I do agree. I didn't love the ending of it, but some people did love the ending of it. So stick around. There's more. Much more. And finally, we have a movie that a lot of you have probably seen. Again, I like to put a couple in here for people who are new to horror, too. Some really entrance level stuff, for sure. But The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Shockingly good movie. All right, it's by Scott Derrickson, the guy who did The Black Phone and a ton of other great horror movies. It's a shockingly well-told story. It's a well-told movie. If you like Primal Fear, which I recommended in the last video that I did, you'll like this one as well, only it has an exorcist level to it. There's a courtroom drama going on here, and it has all the fixins of a good exorcism film with the girl in the barn and her arms breaking in all the directions and shit like that, which is just that's one of the gnarlier exorcism scenes out there. The way that she had to contortion her body to make fuck. But yeah, it's also a good courtroom drama and just a good damn movie to watch all around. But it's haunting because that all adds a level of realism to the whole exorcism thing and the being possessed thing. So if you're a fan of those kind of movies, even if you're a little tired of those kind of movies, I would think that's one you gotta watch. I feel like because it's got other elements that make it way more interesting. And that, my friends, are the 10 most scary movies to watch on Hulu. But don't worry. There's also Black Christmas 2020, whatever the fuck that came out from Blumhouse. So if you want scary in a completely different kind of way, in a way that makes you want to bash your own head in between the freezer door, stick your hand into the ice maker thing. You don't have to fist it. You can just stick a couple fingers in. Why am I doing this? My point is this. You don't want to watch Black Christmas, okay? Don't do it. That was a haunting experience. That was scarier than anything on this fucking list. I'm rambling now. We love you guys. Thank you guys for watching these videos. I'm going to do more of them. What streaming service do you want me to do next? And don't forget, I've already done Amazon Prime, Netflix, and some other ones that you can check out as well. That's why you got to subscribe. You got to click it. Fucking click it or I'll break it off. Just click it. Just click it. I'm going to put my dicks in.